Good evening. Welcome. Had a little delay there. Want to welcome you. This evening is September 22nd, and my name is Barbara Ragsdale. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area, and I am live on Wednesday evenings in order to show you how you can use your Stampin' Up! Products in order to make your 12 by 12 scrapbook page layouts. I'm putting my wrist watch on because I noticed I didn't have it on. Hi, Kathy. Want to welcome you. When you come on, say hello. Took me a few extra moments to get settled, so I hope I got everything that I needed to. It's been a long day so far, but I do want to welcome you. And let's see, what do I have here? That's the prize. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was looking at the right thing. That goes over there. I was in a rush to get on here. Hey, Stella. Yeah, it's been a long day, and y'all, I was getting ready to go live, and I saw my reflection in my phone, and I was like, whoa, Barbara, you need to fix your hair. And I tried. That's why I was a few minutes late, and I'm gonna move over here so that you can see it. I finally just gave up, and I said, you know what, they're only gonna see my face for just a little while, so if my hair is a little out of whack, it's because I was trying to hurry up and fix it before I went live, and it didn't go well. It just didn't go well. I have my head up against my what is that? My sign back there. I couldn't think of what that was. My sign, and I'm gonna turn my head forward, and you can kind of see it's like crazy right here. So it feels like a little rat's nest. So I'm not sure what I did, but clearly I didn't put my ponytail back together right, and I didn't have a chance to run upstairs and go and brush it. So it's kind of sticking up, and it's got some little, you know, yeah. So I figured, well, they're not going to look at the back of my head. I'm not planning on showing you guys the back of my head. So we'll just go with it that way. So anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. We do have a new layout to do. If you remember last week, I've already put last week's away, but I have been using the free Sale-a-Bration paper that you get with the $50 order. And tonight I'm going to be using another set of free Sale-a-Bration paper. I'll show you when I get the camera pointed down, that you can get with a $50 order through the end of this month. So between tonight and next Wednesday is the 29th, which gives us still another day after next Wednesday. So it gives me a chance to do page 1 layout and page 2 layout, and we are on layout number 20. And so let's go ahead and get started. I have a drawing to do. As always, if you see any products that you like during today's demonstration, hi Joanne, let me know. I will be putting a supply list in the details after the video. I have to go put it together. Actually, I have to upload the picture, so I need to take pictures and then upload it. So it should be on there pretty shortly after that. But and then of course the VIP group, that posting will be listed with measurements online right before midnight, most likely. So. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this flipped around. When you come on, say hello. I'm glad you're able to spend some time with me this evening. And let's do, I'm going to go ahead and just skip the September host special just for the sake of time. I'm really kind of beat. And my craft room literally looks, because I'm preparing for the retreat next weekend. Yeah, that side of the room, yeah, it looks bad because there's stacks of stuff everywhere, depending on if it's a make and take or it's an add-on class, or I haven't put the stuff away from bingo Saturday night. That's still sitting over here. And then of course I was cutting earlier for this layout, so I've got little pieces of paper all over the floor. I mean, literally, you can tell there's been some work happening in this room, but we'll go ahead and get started. So let me flip this around. Let me pull this down a little bit, and I'll just show you what the host code is. Let me get my mouse out of the way. I've had my laptop here in on my craft desk. I keep moving it back and forth, but let's do a drawing. Let me show you. I am giving away this week the gold. I have a package of gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper. Gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper. It really is cute. It's a 6x6 package, and in order to get on the wheel, when you like, comment, and share any of my videos, that gets you onto the wheel. And when you share, that actually gets you an extra entry onto the wheel. And so everybody on here watched last week's video, and you either liked it, you made a comment, or you shared it. And if you shared it, you got 2 entries on here. So I do appreciate it when you share the videos. This is all I do, Stampin' Up, and it really does help my business with the exposure. So hi Patty. So let's go ahead and give away this package, and good luck to everyone. And then I'll show you the paper we're going to be using tonight for layout number 20. Ooh, that was close, Melissa. But Kathy, Kathy, let me know if I pronounced your last name correctly. Ty? But it shows she's watching, so congratulations, Kathy. I don't remember if you have won before. I'm going to say no, that you haven't won before. So if you were watching, or you're watching the replay, private message me your mailing address so that I can send you your free package of the gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper. So congratulations. And hi Peggy. So let me put that aside, and then let me write it too so that I don't forget. So I'm going to write your name. That's the prize winner. Awesome. Congratulations. It is correct. Okay, so I did say that. Yay. All right. Well, just private message me your mailing address, and I just use it to send prizes. So I will send that. Getting a storage message on my iPad here. There we go. All right. And get situated here. Let me show you what we're going to be using tonight. I know I've showed it before, but let me show you also the catalog that this comes out of is Sale-a-Bration. And Sale-a-Bration is still going on for another 8 days. So on midnight, September 30th, you won't be able to get this paper anymore. The bedazzling paper is already gone. So those of you, I had a paper, oh here it is. This particular paper is already gone, so that's not an option that you can choose anymore with your $50 or more order. But this is, and this is called Playful Penguins, I think it is. Let me turn these all the same way. But you've got 6 different designs. There we go, 6 different designs. There we go. So this is all of the penguin sides. Cute. You got some penguin, some snowmen. There's even a little fox. Each one is a different design, different sizes, different colors, basically color schemes. And let me flip it around to the other side so you can see these fun designs on the other side. And here you go. There's the other side. Very cool. And so this paper is free with a $50 order before shipping and handling. And so I wanted to use this on layout number 20. Just because I have a pack or two, and I still wanted to do another Christmas themed layout. So between tonight and next week, we'll be doing another Christmas layout. So let me put that aside. And just like last week, let me pull this up just a little bit so we can see more of the design. And I can still see some comments. But just like last week, I wanted to do a layout and let you know that, you know, if you don't want to use a solid color cardstock, because we have all of the colors except for black, I believe. But white you can get in its own package. The very vanilla you can get in its own package. But unfortunately, all of the other colors in our color family, you can only get 12 by 12 sheets in with the assortment packages. And so, but you also have the option, because our designer series paper is 12 by 12, you can also use our designer series paper as a background as well. So it gives it a lot more, it just seems like a lot more fun. And of course, once you start putting layers onto it, it will hold up in your scrapbook. So we are going to be using this piece of designer series paper as a background in our layout. And then I have cut this piece right here, but I'm using this one on the front. So let's get this piece down. This is going to be the first piece that goes down, and this is going to attach, directly onto the middle. And I do want this one to go this way. I want my lines to go this way. I played with it for a while, so I'm just making sure I can try to get this. If you're a ruler person, get your ruler out. But I'm thinking, you guys, I'm looking at my picture and I have it in the center. Yeah, we'll just keep it in the center. We'll just keep it in the center. I'm using these dots right here to line up, so at least I know I'm straight. And then the dots over here on the right side. So there we go. All right. So we have that. And then I have pulled a few different products out. So I also want to show you how, you know, when you have other dies and other stamps and things like that, how you can kind of pull things together. Definitely pull out and use your scraps. So I have this color here is just jade, and I have these 3 squares. I'm gonna I want to space these out first because I have a couple of, let's see, what did I use? All of the snowflakes in here. I used a combination of the dies from the Merry Snowflakes, which these are called Stitch Snowflake dies. I used the Stitch Snowflake dies. Some of them are still in there. The other ones are still out at the die cut machine in order to do all my snowflakes. And then I also used this piece, this die right here, that came from the Encircled in Beauty dies. So I kind of pulled dies from here, from there, in order to put this together. And then I also took the dies from, I don't remember the set, but it's the one from Whimsy and Wonder. I took one of the dies from there in order to make these trees, these pine trees. And what else did I use? What else? There's just more snowflakes over here, so I'll show you when I do those. But I wanted to show you where I got all the snowflakes from. And then I also used the wonderful snowflakes as well. Okay, so let me put this one in the center first. want to put this one straight down. Try to get that one in the center. I was trying to figure out a while ago if I wanted this to be on the designer series paper, but I just went ahead and left it. If you were doing this, you could certainly change it. So we're gonna pop these up though with dimensionals. So the ones on either side of these are gonna go up with dimensionals, just to give it a little dimension on this page, not much. Okay, so we're gonna put that one. I'm making sure that one's kind of in line with that one. Okay. But as I was thinking, this morning was fall. It was cool here in San Antonio. It was 72 degrees, and it warmed up throughout the day, but it was 72 and it was cool, and I might have to move these a little bit. But I'm gonna pop these up with dimensionals for sure. But it made me think of this particular layout as well, with it being, you know, winter. After fall, winter will be coming up, and you know, you'll have taken some pictures. I'm gonna have to move this one. You'll have taken some pictures of hopefully some snow. I probably should have put these snowflakes down first. Ugh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let me put that down. And that way you have a layout for some snow pictures. Or if you have, you know, if you're going on a family vacation, you have to be careful pulling those off. But you can pull them off as long as they're not like really stuck on there. Just got to be really careful. See if I can get that one off. And I'll just put another one on there. So if you go vacationing anywhere and the kids are playing in the snow, then you'll have a layout ready to go. There we go. You get that? That one needs to be moved over a little bit, but I'll do that one later so I can keep going. Okay, and then I also have this very large one, and I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me pull these up, and this one. But I also am using, I wanted there to be some kind of fun design on the photo mats, and so I'm also using Stitched with Whimsy dies, and these don't actually die cut, but they give an impression on your paper. And so you've got kind of like this really cool, fun little squiggly lines all the way around. So like I said, it doesn't actually cut. I mean, it does cut through to make the stitched part, but it doesn't actually die cut it to be the shape, if that makes sense. So all three of these small mats and this large one, those are, I use the dies on because you've got a variety. You've got different sizes. You've got a really large one, which I used for this one, and then this square one I used for these smaller ones, but you also have a rectangular one and a couple of other sizes that are in there. Okay, so we have this large mat, and we are going to put this photo this way. So we're going to have a, let me move it over a little bit. We're going to have a landscape photo. Now, if you were doing this layout and you needed a portrait, you can just, it works both ways, because I think originally I had it, when I was laying it out, I had it right here. So it also works as a portrait photo as well. But for mine, I'm just going to leave it landscape. Okay. And then I have two sets of these little things right here, which are a bunch of snowflakes that I'm putting together. And let me get my glue dots out. I'm going to put these together with glue dots. So I have this one, kind of looks like a sheriff's star, kind of cute. And I used the ooh, that might not work on there. Oh, it will work on there, and my glue dots just fell on the floor, the ones that I pulled off. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna have to put, I can't use a glue dot on there. I'm gonna have to use a dimensional because that glue dot went straight through this hole on the next one there. And I'm gonna turn it sideways. And then there's dimensional on the back, but I'm also gonna put a couple of glue dots because I want this to really stick to this wonderful snowflake. And with the wonderful snowflakes, you have a couple of sides. You've got a real shiny side, and then you have kind of like a dull side. And I'm going to be using the shiny side to show on the front. Okay, and then let me get a couple of more glue dots. My glue dots, I have my fan going on in front of me, and my glue dots that I'm taking off keep falling on the floor. So right now I have 2 sets of glue dot strips that are on the floor. And then I ended up using this die, the one that I showed you from the encircled one. I did this one in fresh freesia because that's one of the colors that's in these dots. And so I wanted to put one of these sets on top there. I don't know, it looked kind of cute between all of the different colors, so I just kind of went with it. And then I'm gonna put seal on the back of this. I don't want any more dimension. I want to leave it. And then we're gonna put that there to kind of soften up that corner. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this other one, but we're gonna put this in another spot on this layout. Okay. And some glue dots. I want to thank you all for joining me this evening, and if you are watching me right now, you probably see a live in one of the top corners, and if you don't, you're probably watching the replay, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. And if you're watching me off YouTube, thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, you can hit the red subscription button and your alert so that you know when new videos are posted. I go live twice a week. We're going to put the other one right here just to fill up that little area. Okay, and then I have my 3 trees, and I need small ones. I'm going to use some small mini dimensionals on one of them, not all of them, but on one of them, because the back 2 I'm going to put these down with glue dots just because it's going to be easier to put these down with glue dots. Okay, almost. Let's see. Okay, and we're going to put this one kind of down here. And then let me put some glue dots on this one. Sometimes it's easier for me just to pull a little bit of a strip of glue dots and stick them on with my Take Your Pick tool. There we go. And one more. One more. Where can I put one more? That right there. We're going to put this one right here. And then on this one, we're going to put some mini ones so we can pop this one up. There we go. And I'm going to put one up here. Can't really put anything over here, which is okay. But this one's going to pop up just a little bit off the page. Okay. And then I took the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper and cut in this paper, I have part of a sheet right here, but in the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper, there's 2 sheets of Designer Series paper that have nothing but presents. And I just took some leftovers from bingo and cut a few of these. And we're going to put these up with dimensionals down here where these trees are. Make sure those are going right side up. And I just did 3 of them. If you wanted more presents in your layout, you could. And I purposely didn't put that straight because I'm thinking snow is like on the ground. I didn't make snow for down here, but I'm thinking snow is on the ground, and you know, it's not going to be completely flat. So these presents are just sitting up against the tree here. And then just for fun, I went ahead and cut out one of these little polar bears that has this cute little scarf that has this Just Jade that kind of matches with some of the other Just Jade in here. So we're going to put him on here too. Totally optional, but you can't have snow and not have a polar bear somewhere in the picture. So we're going to put a polar bear right here, just for fun. Okay, and I think that is all of the loose pieces I had to put on. It is. Yeah, it is. So there you have it. This is layout number 20, page number 1, using the, let me make sure I say this right again, oh, it's Penguin Playmates. I don't know what I said the first time. Maybe I did say it right the first time. I don't remember. But Penguin Playmates. This designer series paper is free with a $50 order during Sale-a-Bration, which ends at the end of this month. So, page 1, next week, next Wednesday, I'll be back with page 2, which the other page will have a little journaling spot and a place for more photos. And we'll be using the other background that kind of looks like this fun little snow. All these dots that are Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, Just Jade, and I think there's another color on here that's a lot lighter than that. But anyway, so I hope you liked tonight's layout, and I will be back Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you all for spending your little evening with me, a little quick 30 minutes hopefully, and y'all have a great evening, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye.